Greetings, commanders, and welcome to today's stream. It's another episode of Fight or Flight today. I am your host, Bruce Garrido, one of the community managers here at Frontier, and I am joined by the splendiferous Arthur Tolmie.
Hello, thank you for having me along again, Bruce. If anyone knew what was going on behind the scenes before the stream started, they'd know it was a smooth operation. There was no tension, there was no to and froing of barbed words. It's nothing but a loving, warm family behind the scenes here, isn't it, Bruce? Tell him it is, Bruce.
It is. So nothing but kind words for each other. So today we're going to be doing a bit of bounty hunting. Normally I'd give out some 07s in the chat, but there are so many of you. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Hello, Al Knightley. Hello, Morlock, Rex, Commander Trekov, Viking. Thank you so much. I'm being told I need to move my mic. Let me know, guys, as we go, if I'm a bit too quiet for you. Hello, and welcome. Yeah, so we have a special guest with us here today. I'm going to say hello to SaltySingularity, who's joining us. Welcome.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much again for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks very much for coming on. It's nice to have guests on who play Elite Dangerous as much as you do, and as well as you do. So I guess for the audience, tell us a bit about yourself, Salty. What do you do? What do you like doing in Elite? And if you have any social channels, feel free to plug away.
Awesome. Well, I am a Twitch streamer of Elite Dangerous. I have been for almost the last 2 years now. I'll be hitting my second anniversary in the first quarter of 2021, just like when Odyssey should be dropping. So that's going to be an awesome experience. You guys can already see me inside the chat. I am the one dropping our lovely 07 for our Twitch channel. So if you guys would like, please come give me a follow there. We're also there in YouTube as well. SaltySingularity, same exact name. And we are dropping some Elite Dangerous help, tips, and tricks for you guys, along with what we're doing today for some bounty hunting.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Great. So exactly like Salty just said, we're going to be doing a little bit of bounty hunting. We'll start out by talking a little bit about how you might get involved in bounty hunting, especially if you're one of our newer players, say you just joined through the Epic launch or joined Elite Dangerous recently. We're going to talk about what a beginner build might look like, as well as the kinds of ships and outfitting that you might look at when you're ready to move up the ranks a bit. And finally, maybe touch very lightly on the kinds of ships that are really at the top end for combat activity. And then, yeah, we're just going to hop into a bounty trip. So I suppose we may as well just go straight to it with a smooth, seamless transition.
You're going straight with this, are you, Bruce? Right, then we are transitioning to the game right now. So I have my feed. I seem to have lost yours. Give me a second. Yours sometimes pops in, Bruce. So I'll give it a second. But I don't know why sometimes we don't have your game feed straight away, which makes me sad.
People in the chat are very kindly pointing out that my camera is doing that annoying thing it often likes to do.
Oh, you have got the Vaseline on there. Is everyone here in Salty okay? There's a question for the chat. Has everyone got Salty all right?
Mic check.
Yeah, I can hear you. You're clear on my line. It's just to see if Bruce has got you. Yeah, everyone's saying sounds fine. Everything's fine. Bruce is just very low. That is Bruce, everyone. That is just Bruce. I'm not getting Bruce's game feed, so I'm going to flick over just to mine at the moment, just to make things easier. We might have to do the old reboot of your stream there, Bruce, but it's not the end of the world.
Oh wow, I feel sad.
Cool. So I've got some people in chat asking some questions. So show me. They want me to see my shelves. I can show you briefly my shelves. There we go. There's a lot of Transformer stuff on my shelves. A lot of Transformer stuff. I don't know if that's what people really want to see on the stream, but there is some Transformer stuff and some gaming goodies and all that sort of jazz. Yeah, that's my shelves. Cool. So Obadiah Giles saying we can't hear Salty. Everyone else seems to hear you fine. Someone else said 07, Elite Dangerous, coffee, sugar, or salt. Sometimes salt goes with everything. Just depends. Cool. Right, we are here. Bruce, let me know when you've hit the restream on your your gameplay, mate, and we'll see if we can get you back in so we can see
Sure.
what you're doing.
Just giving that another go now.
So Salty, one of the things that as we sort of prep to move on to a resource site to start some bounty hunting, one of the things I noticed on your stream is you're a very smart streamer. You're always in a suit. Can you tell me how that came about?
I'm actually in a suit currently. I'm not.
Oh, you're in a suit now. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I am in a suit currently. So it actually started out kind of as a dress for the job you want, not for what you got kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I started this with wanting to be a Twitch partner really badly, right?
Yeah.
And then it just turned into part of my brand since I was a transporter in Elite Dangerous. All I did was transport goods, so you have to be dressed up nicely if you want to talk to business people, right?
Nice.
So
okay, I like it.
It just kind of stuck.
I fully appreciate the commitment there. As you can see, I am not very smart. I intend to be in t-shirts, and I actually wearing shorts, believe it or not.
Oh, no worries, mate. I'm not very smart either. I just dress like I am.
Right, we're already in a wing. I'm just trying to work out where we're heading to, so let's see what we've got navigation-wise. We're heading to a resource site, is that right? Oh, have I lost everyone?
The money man has salt, a suit, and money. No, there's no money.
I'm assuming we're going to head towards one of these ring planets, right? LHS 20A, we're going to head there?
It's the ring planet that's directly in front of the base. There's going to be
Yeah.
There's going to be a resource extraction site directly in front of you.
Okay.
I'm just going. Oh.
I don't know if that's fixed it, but
we'll see. We'll see. Hang on, let's have a check. Give it a second, see if Bruce's feed comes in. Yes, we have you back, Bruce. Fantastic.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Nice. Well done. We definitely didn't just switch it off and switch it on again. Cool. Right, Bruce. So we're heading to LHS 20A2, I believe.
A2. Okay.
I believe so. But whoever wants to head off in Supercruise, we can do. So, Salty, we're going to do some bounty hunting. So, I watched a few of your streams now. Tell us a bit about what you do mainly on your streams. But then once you've done that, talk through bounty hunting and if you're a new player, the ships we have, the builds we have, and any hints and tips you would give a new player.
So I actually missed the first part there. You cut out at the very end of the sentence. I'm sorry. What was it?
No, that's fine. I was like, tell us a little bit about what you do on your streams normally. I've seen a few of them, so I have a rough idea what you do. But then after that, we're obviously bounty hunting. Have a talk about the builds of the ships we're in. And then if you have any hints or tips or how you first got started doing this sort of stuff, what would you recommend to a new player?
Oh, absolutely. So what I do mainly in my streams as of right now is kind of just help the newer players that are coming in, as well as answer questions to more experienced players that are trying to just find out what to do or how to do a particular subject in Elite Dangerous. I kind of dance around all of it. I don't know everything on any aspect of Elite, but I know a good amount about everything that's in Elite. So
okay.
I can usually help to answer a lot of those questions. And then if I don't, we try to go find the answer, and it's usually quite a bit of fun. But as far as this goes, bounty hunting, we just kind of picked this up in my channel a bit. I haven't been always much of a fighter. I've always been much more of a transporter, like I was mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
But ever since this update, it's just phenomenal. I think it's going to bring a lot more newer players' interests to their fighting. So I have to practice and learn so I can teach later, right? So
there's a few more credits to be earned now, going out and blowing up some bounties, and obviously it's something that Bruce and I are working very hard on, sort of going forward as one of the elements of sort of the ongoing tweaking and balancing of sort of Elite Dangerous and the gameplay loops. Now I know some people are happy, some people are not so happy, but we are taking all feedback on board. And the bounties part was just the first part of combat. There's a lot coming for combat, some more stuff coming next week. We're looking at sort of combat bonds. So stay tuned. But if you're new to the game, combat now is certainly a fun and I would say not easy, but it's probably easier to understand way of making some money early doors, right? Because everyone knows how combat works. You shoot at things until they can no longer be shot at. That's basically how combat works.
speaking of, I have a little tidbit that I would love to see in combat. If you guys happen to ever want to look into it, or maybe you guys have an
We
idea of bringing this in already.
always listen for feedback. Feedback is
Right.
never not welcome.
You know, Grand Theft Auto. Once you have a high enough bounty, everybody starts coming after you. They
Oh,
put
I
a
see.
mission
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
board for you, right? If we start getting bigger bounties, like ganking, everybody has a problem with, but now you can actually be
I
a
really like that
ganger,
idea.
and it's kind of scary, right?
Yeah, I really like that idea. I think it's I think one of the things we're looking at the moment is like risk and reward and what people do and why they do it and the rewards and risks to it. And I think maybe that is a nice and elegant solution. I'm not a
So sort
developer,
of
so
like
I can't say how easy that is. But yes, I do like the idea.
Right,
sort
like
of like
putting a mission.
a tiered wanted system, effectively,
Yeah,
maybe based on like the number, well, the amount of bounty you have on you.
kind of like if the ATR would be coming for you, you're also going to have regular players coming for you trying to collect that bounty.
Right.
Yeah. No, I like that
Yeah, I
idea.
like
I
it.
do like that idea. I think it's very, very nice. I'm going to go to the resource extraction site, the low one, purely because I'm approaching this well for two reasons. One, I'm approaching it as if I'm a new player, so I would suggest definitely don't start going into oh wow, oh, don't go too fast either. But don't go into high res sites or hazardous res sites if you're brand new. Certainly not in a sidewinder, because
Yeah,
you
don't
won't
do
last
that.
very long. Um, but also because I want us to build up. Also have to remember I'm actually in a Cobra and not my chieftain. I was saying to you before the stream. Currently, I'm enjoying back in my chieftain on my Xbox account and spending a lot of time in red sites, just annihilating a lot of ships, including my favourites, which are the space sausages, which I refer to as anacondas. I'm having a lot of fun taking those out and making a lot of money. But I need to remember I'm not in my chieftain. I am in a Cobra. So that is why I've gone to low res site. Admittedly, I've
Maybe
tried
we'll
to go
start
here.
with easier targets and work our way up and see what we're
I think that would be
capable of
sensible.
as a wing of Cobras. But yeah, speaking of the Cobra, then Salty, did you want to talk us through a little bit about the build that we're running today?
Right. The build that we're running today is actually built from a cow from All Seasons, who gave me the build yesterday on stream. Um, I was trying to. Well, I had already built one out, and he came in and he asked me to make certain that your guys' builds were not bad builds. And I was like, you know what? I'll tell you. I'll do this one more for you. You build out the builds, I'll give it to him. They built them out. They looked it over. I looked them over and handed them to you guys. They're quite nice. They'll do exactly what you need for the starter ship to do. The multi cannons are made to tear through the hull, and the beam lasers are meant to take that shield off.
Yeah.
But there's no engineering or much like that. It's a very standard basic build, but it will help you get the job done fast and start racking up some credits so we can get you better weapons later.
I think it's some good
Sure, that
points. I mean,
sounds good.
there's some obvious stuff there you said, Salty, which we all sort of know and understand and take for granted in some ways. But like, if you're a brand new player, it is something that you have to understand that like weapons have a purpose, right? So your lasers are very effective against shields, not so great against hull, and vice versa for your multi cannons. And you've got stuff like plasma if you get that far, which is very effective against most things, but very hard to use, and obviously takes a lot of system resource. So it's not, and obviously your cannons and your plasma are not infinite resource, whereas your lasers kind of are. So there's a lot of balancing to go on. There's many builds for many ships for different people how they want to play the game. So yeah,
Would you gentlemen mind me posting the Coriolis link inside chat? Is it possible?
Our bot might stop you from doing that, but I'm
Most
willing
likely.
to do that myself so that we can share the build we're running today.
Oh wow, it worked. It didn't stop me.
Oh, it
All
did.
right.
Okay,
It
great.
should be fixed later.
so just for the
Right.
purpose of chat, what I'm
Just in
doing is
case.
I'm just cycling through the targets in the system. And seeing if any of them are wanted. I mean, it's a low res site, so you're probably not going to get loads. And what you'll find is there's an awful lot of security here. What I used to do, and feel free to tell me otherwise, Salty, when I first started playing Elite, I'd go into a system, find someone who was wanted, and then I would hang around really for the police to sort of also find them and do a lot of the hard work. And then I would sort of get a few shots in towards when they were like shields were down, and then claim the bounty. And that's not necessarily the most heroic way of doing it, but it's certainly the safest way of doing it.
That is the best way of doing it, in my opinion, yes, especially when you're starting out and you don't have a lot of hull. If you're having something like a Viper MK3, that's the moment when you're able to actually kind of take them head on yourself. But when you're rocking a Sidewinder or something like a Cobra Mark III, like we're doing right now, it's a smarter idea to let the cops shoot them first. So don't find yourself going into a hazardous res site because there's no cops, and you're gonna have to do all the work yourself.
Yeah.
Here, there'll be a cop. We find someone shooting lasers at somebody else, and we can engage target.
And one of the things I guess to remember as early game is big ships can ruin your day very, very quickly. So if you're just learning how to do a bit of combat, or if you're not sort of an expert, picking on even a ship like, I don't know, even a Python could ruin you pretty quickly if you haven't got an engineered ship, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, think very carefully about what you're going to attack and when.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's not a lot going on. I'm going to say it now.
No,
There's a side.
not quite yet.
Found a sidey. Maybe he's wanted. Should be about right, considering it's a no. It's a no.
Oh, and then don't do what I just.
Oh,
did.
and I just got disconnected. Fantastic. I'll rejoin. Don't worry.
Remember to put on your night vision, guys, just in case. You already got it, Bruce. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was
yeah,
on, and then I
let's
disconnected,
turn that
which was
off.
fantastic. So
No worries. So
may
we
not
talked
be
a
in a
little bit about the weapons then. Obviously we're running, I think, 2 grade 2 beam lasers and then the 1E as well, plus a multi-cannon. Do you want to talk a little bit about the defenses that we're running and maybe the reasoning behind the choices you've made or we've made?
The Chaff Launcher along with the Heatsink Launcher, right? That's what you should have on your build.
Yes, so we have both of those, and I was thinking also the choice of shield and reinforcements that we've put on.
Okay. So what we also did with these builds, for our optional internal, we decided to go ahead and put a 4 Bravo shield generator in there. Not shield generator, I'm sorry, shield banks, with a 4C Bioweave shield. A 4C Bioweave shield, they'll go down relatively quickly. They don't take very much damage, but they will reboot very, very fast, provided you don't have any shield boosters. The more shield it required for boot up, the longer it takes. So shield boosters will slow down your bi-weaves. But we don't have any shield boosters on this build, so you don't have to worry about that. Instead, we have a shield banks, which is a 4 Bravo shield bank, which will give you a decent amount of shield banks. Doesn't take up as much power as a 4A would, and it will hold your bi-weaves a little longer. But if they do happen to come down, you can just get out of the range of fire and let them come back up, and they'll do so relatively quickly, not like prismatics would, or a standard 4A shield. We also have some hull reinforcements in there just in case your shield does go down, which is sort of inevitable with a bi-weave shield. The hull reinforcements are going to prevent your hull from just caving in from all of the shots that you'll be taking, and it'll also buy you some time to get out of the area to let your shields replenish.
Could one of you gents send me a wing invite so I can find you guys? I may not be in the same instance. I was disconnected, so
I see.
I may have to come back out and go back in again. And I think I am in the same instance as you guys. I can see her.
Yeah, I've got you both on my radar now.
Yeah, cool. I'm so far away.
All right. No enemies though yet.
No.
The one we're probably gonna have to re-instance, honestly. Yeah, that's weird. And something else that we have our heat sinks. Now, heat sinks, if your ship isn't producing any heat, no other ship is gonna be able to target you for a very brief amount of time. So not only is that quite good for you, but your ship will produce heat. Not so much from the lasers here, it's not going to be too much of an issue. But if anyone tries to overheat your ship and your modules start to fry, the heat sink will get rid of that heat, that residual heat on your ship. We also have a chaff launcher. What that does is for anybody with turreted or gimbaled weapons, if they are not actually using fixed and aiming themselves, it will throw off their aiming signal for a decent amount of time, allowing you to get away or recharge your shields as well.
Okay, nice. That's a good tip. So as soon as you're under fire, would you recommend firing the chaff right away, or what's the strategy?
I would be a little. It depends on how much damage their weapon is doing at that moment. If you're noticing your shield starting to pop quickly, then yes, I would fire the chaff, get away. If your shields are holding up relatively well, and their weapons can't do much damage to you, don't waste the resources and just go at them.
Okay, that's good advice.
I might take a quick scooch out to see the other ring planet to see if there's just a normal res site there. If there is, I'll give you guys a shout because I'm getting no joy here. I'm getting no.
Well, we could try the high res site that's right next door.
We just spent 10 minutes going, hey guys, remember when you first come into the game, don't go to a high res site. No, like, there's not enough things to kill here. Let's go.
The high res still has cops, right? They're
It
just
does, yeah.
stronger ships.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the high res. Sure. I will follow whoever goes first. I didn't see the high res site. I only saw the load, to be fair. So.
Yeah, Bruce, I quite like your HUD colors. It's a lot like Mel for the Win.
Thank you.
It matches eyes.
It does match your eyes.
All right, so are we taking presumably the one that's about 50 light seconds away, literally right next to us?
Yes.
I'm not seeing anything on my. Oh, I put filters on. There we go.
No,
That's why
hazardous.
somebody put filters on mine.
Yeah,
the 53 light seconds away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on it. I couldn't work out why I couldn't see anything, but there's filters on my navigation panel. Which, if you're a new player, use filters. It makes your life so much easier when you're trying to find stuff. Especially with fleet carriers, because if there's CG on or something, you can find there's a lot of fleet carriers present in the system, and can mean finding stuff for a mission is a little bit harder than you would like.
If you're brand new, filters are your everything at first. Like, just learn that entire map first, because KGB foam, just all of the filters, learn those first.
Yeah. Da-da. Right.
I'm seeing more ships around, so I suspect we'll get a little bit more.
A little bit more dead. Yes, Bruce. I suspect we will also get a little bit more dead, but it's fine.
I mean, that's likely. There's a Cobra Mark IV.
That might very well be wanted.
No, it's actually a member of Serious Security.
Oh, nice.
God damn it, Cirrus. We're trying to scalp some people. Come on. Right.
This one's wanted. I got an adder on me.
Okay, whereabouts are you?
And I just lost him. He dropped a heat sink.
Oh, it means we got to get him even more now. I see you, Salty. Was he ahead of you, was he?
I think I got him, yeah. Lorelli is their name. Moving towards him now.
I've got a wanted eagle. Are you firing yet? Okay, let's take your target.
I found Lorelli.
Yeah, let's have at him, I think. Deploying. Now, what do you normally do for pips? I normally, once I'm in a dogfight, I tend to put system and weapons. I don't tend to...
You want to... I switch it a lot. So my pips only go to weapons the moment that I'm firing. If I see them boost away, my pips are now going to engine, because your ship turns faster if you have full pips to engines. Then if you start seeing that they're doing a decent amount of damage, you want to keep some in system. Keep 2 to system, 3 to weapons. There's a lot of different ways to do pip management that are very important.
He's had it, I think. Just gonna split up my motor cannon. 7%. They are D-E-D. Dead. That's them. Our first kill of the day, chaps. Right. 24 grand in the top right on my transactions. Oh, lordy lord. That's 143,000, or 109, I think, from that one.
You'll have
Beautiful.
to count, because I haven't cashed in previous bounties. So
Oh, that'd be why then. That'd be why I had so much. But oh, hang on, I just said something. Oh, wanted. There we go. I've got a scout. Where are
Oh,
you?
would you look at that? Lord Brabin demands a rebuy.
He's got enough money. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
sure he has. He has the
let's
money.
go. I've got one here if you guys want to pile in. He's deadly,
is it
and he's in a.
Flounder Rasmussen?
It is, and he's not in a wing, which is other thing to be careful of if you're a new player. You might see a target and make sure they're not in a wing because getting ganged up on is not fun. If you're
Oh, we're
new.
gonna go hurt a little. That's just mean.
He's outrunning me at the moment.
Well, they are quite fast.
Yeah, everything's
That
engines.
is a really good thing about Eagles, actually. I almost built you guys an Eagle instead of a Cobra Mark III for a fighter.
Although, hang on, there's people fighting. What's this? Oh, that's he's dropping canisters, so he's got to be. Yeah. So there's a wing up here. Oh, yes, there's an Imperial Clipper here. Expert. I think that may be a bit too big for us. Chaps, what do you think?
No, we can do it.
Yeah, right. I'm going to engage then.
Oh, okay. No longer trying
No,
to.
let's go. Salty's right. Oh, I've got everything to engine still. See, look, I wasn't paying attention. Here we go. Yeah, he's.
If you're able to go, and if you guys know how to use FA off, or just toggle FA off, that's going to grant you an extra 30% of acceleration.
Okay, so well worth doing if you want to turn quickly.
Yes. Oof! Or not hit me. That would be cool.
Yeah. Oh, I'm taking some fire now. I'm a 93% hull. It's gonna. If one of you boys could draw fire, it'd be very useful.
Okay, we've just taken care of that eagle.
Okay, I thought we were attacking the Clipper, Bruce. You know, when I was like, guys, I don't really want to take him on my own, and then now I'm on my own. That's great.
Well, I'll be right there. One moment, please. Brief hold.
All right, those shields do come on pretty fast, don't they? Right.
Oh wow, yeah, that's quite large. Yeah.
Nice. I think we should be able to take him now, though.
Where is the Tango? Oh, is it Rashad?
It is. My multi-cannon's doing a little bit of work on him, and that's him dead. Lovely job. Well done. I generally thought you chaps were with me when I engaged him. I was like, oh, this is fine. This is all fine. And then he turned around and was like, this is not fine. This is not fine. Federal Security Service. The other thing to note as well for new players is once you start an engagement, feds tend to turn up pretty quick. Then they jump in. So, hang on, Anaconda Arms Federal Service. No juicy
See if
space
we can
sausage
find
for me.
ourselves an Anaconda to lose against.
That would be great.
Oh wait, I got ourselves
Cobra Mark
4.
IV?
Oh, Cobra Mark 4. Yeah.
Is it Jarrus Kane?
It is.
Okay. Let's move in.
Time to prove to him why.
So somebody's asking where you go to hand the bounties in. So when you go to land at the station, you'll find there'll be a contacts board, and there'll be hang on, and that's where you'll find your place to hand in all of your juicy bounties. Oh, this guy is not having a good day.
Do be careful about handing them in on any type of fleet carrier, though. You'll be taking a 25% deficit.
Good shout. Yes, so if you land a fleet carrier, you will be paying a commission as such.
Ooh, they're hitting me pretty hard.
I could see that. Yeah, I'm putting some numbers in, but he's not a fan of you, Salty.
Yeah, I'll be able to handle him. Give me one.
It's all right. He's toast.
We're a little hot.
That's him dead. See you later.
Boom.
Um,
All right. So we've got a few kills now under our belt already. What kind of ships, once we're accustomed to beginner ships like the Cobra, like the Eagle, what might a player who's into bounty hunting turn their sights on next for an upgrade?
I would be saying to look at the Viper Mk3. It's a phenomenal ship. Oh, wait. What? 1 second. 1 second. I think I just got that wrong.
Just so you guys know, I've locked onto an adder, and it's Chainsaw Sam is wanted. There's also a lot of firefights going on over here, so there's money to be had. There's a vulture over here that's wanted.
Vulture.
Um,
But yeah, the Viper is the next ship I would be saying to look at. It will do, I believe, three times the damage of a Sidewinder, and 2 times the damage of an Eagle, and it's also dressed out with double the hull the Eagle is. So it's a really good move up.
Now, if anyone watching the stream, what I would suggest is vultures are pure combat ships. I wouldn't normally mess around with a vulture, but I did check its stats. I could see it was already under fire, and it also had 34% hull. So I weighed up the odds and was like, this is probably going to be a nice, easy kill, and I probably won't take any fire whilst I engage it. So, yeah, he's already on 11:30. He's toast. This guy's... Goodbye, my friend.
Jay is having a rough day.
Yeah, see you later, Jay. Now, where was that adder, Chainsaw Sam? Where are you? You were nearby. There he is.
Weapon placement as well as when you fire does matter. If you if you're outside of 3 kilometers and you try to hit them with a beam, it's not going to work out too well unless you have long range engineering. And the best point to be at with a multi-cannon and start taking.
Oh, he ran. Smart guy.
Chainsaw Sam got away.
Not as brave as his name.
1 kilometer for multi-cannons for the best effect.
There's a federal dropship here, definitely going to be wanted.
Yeah.
This federal dropship is definitely wanted. That's not a ship I'm going to take on my Jack Jones. I will be waiting for backup on this one, although the Fed's already on him, which is good. The other thing to remember as well when you get to bigger ships, and certainly something that I bear in mind with my chieftain, is where you place your weapons. So not all weapons you can bring to bear all the time. So I have my plasma cannon is beneath my ship and is underneath the chieftain. So you just got to be very careful to expect that you can't always bring all firepower to bear.
Yes, Morpheus. You can take the thread pill or the splue pill.
Oh, he's really he's gone 118k. Nice. You say there's a Conda.
No. There, I saw the Conda. Is right here. It's just Federal Security Service, so we're fine. If you guys wanted to fight a Conda, we would have to go to a hazardous, most likely.
Yeah.
Tal72 in the Twitch chat asks if the Mamba is a good ship for this kind of work.
Well, I won't speak for Salty. I know Salty was in a Mamba last night on your stream, but Bruce and I played with the Flak Mamba, and it was a lot of fun. As long as you remember, you have to be super close to make that ship work.
Right, you want to be within 500 meters, I believe it is.
Yeah, otherwise you're just wasting ammo.
Right. Also, slight suggestion for next time on your guys' frag mambas. I noticed you went fixed. I would suggest next time going gimbaled, just because that way you know the shots are gonna hit.
Okay.
On something like just on those kinds of situations with rails for like rail guns, fixed weapons for rail guns, stuff like that. Obviously, you just have to make sure you hit, but you're going to be at a far distance away from your target most of the time, and it's a lot easier to get those kinds of shots. If you have to zoom into your target and joust with them, landing something with fixed cannons like that isn't the best route to go about doing it, because it'll just take you twice as long.
Okay.
There's a lot of wanted people over here, but there's a lot of people in wings. There's an Asp on his own over here, OG Master.
I got. Oh, I'll turn around then.
Yeah, but there's all of these people are pretty much wanted, but most of them in wings and most of them in bigger ships than me.
With the Asp Scout then.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll let you attack first, Bruce. Yeah, draw his fire. Good work, Bruce.
Yeah, done.
Good work. Good work. Just keep drawing his fire there, Bruce.
Salty, you mentioned gimbaled weapons there just a moment ago. Do you want to, for anyone who doesn't know these details, the difference between the various types of weapon mounts?
Oh, absolutely. So fixed weapons, while causing the most amount of damage, you must aim it yourself, and also worry about the placement of where you place it on your ship, because the reticle will not always be centered for you, right? Um, but gimbaled weapons, these items will just point straight towards the target for you, like mechanically, but it does less damage. That's going to be your cost point. It does less damage for you. Turreted weapons, they'll also point directly at your target, and you only have to click the fire button once, and it will continuously fire for you until your target's outside of range. Also does less damage and takes up more power, but it will also allow someone else to man that weapon for you. If you decide to fly with a friend inside the same ship, they can then take control of your weapons and shoot for you while you just concentrate on flying.
Okay, nice.
I think this asp is about to say goodbye. Is he doing a run? Is he running? He's smart, he would be.
So, speaking about that aspect, actually, multi-crew, are we going to be seeing any type of changes to that anytime soon, or at all?
Yeah, I mean, one of the things we have noticed, we have noted, is that multi-crew will be going to a physical multi-crew. So you'll be actually able to transfer players in your ship to various locations, and they will physically be in your ship. We are looking at advancements to multi-crew and how that's going to work. I don't want to go too much into Odyssey because I'm trying to get some concrete answers for everyone to put out on a forum, so people don't, because rightly so, people get angry when I mention stuff online and I don't put it on the forum. Right. So, but yes, multi-crew is seeing some love and attention, and I'm hoping to get some info out on that sort of very soon for everyone. And we also have a new dev diary in December, which will go into not so much multi-crew, but it's more based around the sphere of combat. So I had a lot of fun actually interviewing the devs for that dev diary, so it's just being edited as we speak. When I get a date for it, I'll let people know, but obviously you can imagine that things being the way they are, it's made general life very difficult for the devs just to do everything. What was really an easy task before is now super difficult. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry for game developers pretty much everywhere just due to that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty tough. And the thing is, it's some of it is the technical side of things, like just obviously being able to build the game, but a lot of it is what people forget is the collaborative effort. And anyone that is working from home will understand this. What was a 20-second conversation at a desk by a screen is now a 10-15 minute. Can we book you on a quick Zoom or team call? Are you free? Is my mic working? Is my mic working? Now I'm going to share my screen. What does this mean? I can't see your screen. I can't hear you, etc., etc. So those sort of 10, 15-second conversations are exponentially lengthened. So when we look at trying to implement things, fix things, change things, that process really does take a knock.
Oh, so much of a knock that you have to send a sidewinder back to the rebuy screen?
Hey, look. If you're wanted, you're wanted. All right. I don't make the rules. I'm just out here delivering justice.
All right.
Besides, I saw you destroy a few sideys last night. Don't act like you haven't done it before.
That's fair.
Right. There's a lot of action here, to be fair, although nothing too taxing. But I don't want to hex it at the moment. Oh, I see someone's got a target on the go.
Found a courier.
Yes. Shattered fight, yeah?
Hey,
ran.
She's gone.
Ran.
The pilot asked a little while back who we're actually on with today. So for anyone who's just joined us or joined partway through the stream, we're joined today by SaltySingularity.
Hello again.
Do you want to just give a quick reminder of the kind of content you produce and where people can find you?
Yeah, I am a Twitch streamer here on SaltySingularity. You can go ahead and find me on my page there or on Twitter, as well as on YouTube. I've been making YouTube content for Elite Dangerous, which is just to help you guys get started in the game, figure out mining, exploring, and we're going to be also doing a bounty hunting video sooner rather than later. but I did just recently get a new job opportunity opened up to me, so that video might take a little bit more time to come out, but I will be getting it out to you guys.
Oh, congrats on the job opportunity. I hope it goes the way you want it to go.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, the gummy bear and Thargoid. Yeah, we're not talking about that, TMG.
Thargoids. Thargoids. Now, you seem to have a particular affection to Thargoids, do you not?
Oh, jeez.
So I happened to dip into your stream last night, Salty, and I'm not encouraging anyone to do this at all. But part of your stream, it did crop up, and I happened to be taking a sip of my nighttime beverage, and you mentioned that if you hit 500 subs in your stream, you're going to get a particular tattoo in a particular location. Do you want to elaborate at all, Salty?
So my chat has kind of dared me that if I get 500 subs, I'll get a Thargoid tattoo on my butt, on my right cheek.
Now, that, and when's the limit for this? It's February. Am I right?
Yeah, you have until February 1st. If you can't get it done, it ain't happening.
Well, that, I am not encouraging anybody to go and sub. So this tattoo happens, but I'm just saying I might mention it a few times.
We're just saying Salty produces fantastic content.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
The subs he can get
He
in
does.
the soonest time possible.
He really
That's
does.
all we're saying.
And that it's Christmas, and Christmas is the season for giving, right? And I think we're fairly giving. I think the Elite community all bands together when there's a common goal. So yeah.
Oh no. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Sure. We'll just see what happens.
250 a 9 million Scoville bear. What is it called? Like those gummy bears? Yeah, it's a 9 million Scoville gummy bear that I found, which is terrifying.
I am okay with spicy foods, but I'm a big fan of the show Hot Wings. In fact, just before this, I watched the Daniel Radcliffe one, who put a good innings in. To be fair, old Harry Potter. But I have a bottle of Dabomb, and it is quite possibly the worst thing to sample in the world. Somebody also asked, we'll be going into open later on for some PvP. Now, I'm fairly certain we are, aren't we? At some point, we're going to dip out of a private location. So I guess, and we're in our little Cobras, but I'm guessing people know where we are and what system we're in. So if you do want to have a chance to blow us up, and I'm fairly certain that there's a lot of people that do, you'll know where we are when we come into open play towards the end of the stream. So there we go, everyone.
It's been a hot minute since we've extended this opportunity to our viewers. So.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, so it's nice that we can give a little back. We've just asked you to support Salty. The least we could do is allow you to jump in and
kill Salty.
Blow, and yes, and kill Salty and us. So it's up to you guys.
We will fend you off for as long as we can, which is probably going to be all of 60 seconds, maybe less, in our little Cobras. But,
60 seconds is a bold statement.
I saw that message last night. It's in chat now. It's fantastic.
I have a asp over here if anyone's interested. It's a master.
Is it Lament?
It is. It is Lament. Shall I give him the good news? Oh, I'm a bit far away. A minute. Salty's already on it. I should probably join in then. Do you know what? When you've got like a Flak Mamba, an asp and a conda are literally, it's just free money in that Flak Mamba because they are so chonky you can't really miss, even if you've not got gimbal weapons.
Oh no, that hurts.
I see Bruce has joined in the fight, I think.
I have.
I don't think there's ever been a time in my life where I was nervous about an asp, but
you're getting close. Oh yeah, he just booped me, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, he seems to switch his attention to me at the moment. I'm just going to put some more pips to shields whilst. Oh yeah, he's You ain't happy. And I think I may have run into Bruce or Salty there. I'm going to just put some power to engines, do a bit of a run.
Remember, now that
switch
you
fire
have
group.
this hull, this is
Put
where
some
you would
chaff
want
out.
to mostly use your multi-cannons to break through that hull.
Yeah. I'll just deploy some chaff whilst my shields come back online. Yeah, we're good. We are gravy, baby, and we're coming back in. That's nice. Unlucky, buddy. A bit too far away from the multi cannon. I'll just keep giving him a little bit of a.
There you go. He's almost done.
Yeah, multi cannon's doing its work now. Just gonna break.
There you go,
break.
That's what you get for minding your business. Flying in our vicinity.
That's what you get for flying in our proximity. Oh, that's not nice.
And see you later. Nice. Just gonna get my shields back whilst we circle that through. So we're having a nice little run here at the minute. Like we're not. Oh, I've got a sidewinder. I mean,
we're not like tearing it apart, but we've already made 2 million credits.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
We're doing
especially as
well.
Yeah, and it's pretty chilled. It's not a stressful stream or a stressful game at the moment. Who are these guys firing at? They're firing at. Oh, so he's going to be in a wing, right? Yeah.
Like if so if a newer player was hopping in and just doing this right now, 2 hours probably, maybe 2-3 hours at max. You're looking at a nice little Viper build.
Yeah.
After this.
Yep. Absolutely. I'm gonna head back into where you guys are. Oh, you're coming out to where I am. Fair enough.
Got ourselves another Asp Explorer.
Is it Thundering Claw?
His name is Barney Curtis.
Yeah, it's Barney Curtis, but his ship name is the Thundering Claw. So it's the guy with the most boring name has a super like macho ship name, Thundering Claw. What's your name?
My favorite was still Chainsaw Sam. I feel like we'll meet again. You know.
I was really upset Chainsaw Sam ran away.
He's been born on this stream.
Now, oh guys, if you're brand new, also, I want you guys to know that you guys can target modules.
Oh yeah, good point.
Target, yeah. So if you want to stop them from using thrusters, yeah, use it on Barney Curtis. Still got 70. So you can like target his thrusters or his FSD. So if he's trying to leave, he can't.
Where's his frame shift
So
drive? I've targeted that.
Go to your left panel.
I have just demonstrated, Bruce.
That's it.
But I may have flown away whilst I was doing it. Oh no, he's there. I mean, he'll be dead before his frame shift drive gets wrecked, but.
Right, but that's something you might do, say, on a bigger ship.
Yeah, I was
from jumping.
absolutely. It's certainly something you want to hit with like a Conda. If you think you're going to take a Conda and you think it might run, they are obviously big, juicy payouts, especially if you're looking at high-ranked sort of bigger ships. You don't want them to run away.
Right, absolutely. Free Harry Potter. Oh. Whew.
Question in the chat about localization. I don't think there are any plans currently to add new languages, but it's always just a case of seeing what the demand is and trying to use it. Yeah. So
my chat stopped. Apologies, chat. Nothing was coming through for me there. I see people keep asking about drops. So look, we did a test Twitch drop 3 streams ago. I can't remember what it was now. 3 maybe. And it worked in terms of the system seemed to work. I know, Salty, you're wearing actually the Twitch drop screen, which I noticed, which is pretty cool. I know some of the guys and girls missed out on that drop, and I know some of you struggled to redeem it, and that's stuff we're aware of. That's why the first one was a test. We are going to be doing that ship kit again. Who just boot me? It's going to be Salty, isn't it? Oh, Salty. Someone boot me? We're already at
all the way over here.
Oh, it's accredited. Of course it is. So we're already at Twitch drop again. So the purple set will be coming at Christmas, and our Christmas stream is going to be the 17th. So our next Twitch drop will be the 17th. However, I'm gonna say this. It's not exclusive to what we're going to give away as well on Twitch. It's not going to be an exclusive item. It'll be something that's from the shop. But we do have something Christmassy as well to give away as a drop. So we'll be doing that also on the 17th. So we will try and make the messaging as clear as possible. I get it can be quite difficult, and some of the issues we've had so far being entirely transparent, is a lot of guys and girls have multiple accounts linked to their Frontier account, and in order for that drop to be assigned to the correct account, we must make sure you guys are linking the right account. And I get it can be quite confusing because there's a lot of hoops to jump through. Unfortunately, not just our side, there is a Twitch system we have to sort of follow. We're going to try and make sure that meshing is ultra clear for people for our Christmas stream, but it is going to come. We are going to do more drops, and it will be the start of it. And going into next year, 2021, Bruce and I are literally sitting down tomorrow to discuss all the cool stuff we would like to see for you guys in the following year. So Twitch drops is not just going to be the same skin over and over again. We might do seasons, we might do exclusives, etc., etc., etc. But just so you're aware of how Twitch drops work and how this stuff goes into action, what we're looking to do is not just give existing stuff. We actually want our creative team to go away and create exclusive stuff for you that you can only get in our Twitch drops. So it's not just going to be the purple skin all the time.
Slight issue, gentlemen. Oh, jeez, I'm running.
Who are you attacking, Salty?
We have a courier that's on me.
I see him.
Let's take a look.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Dave.
Shields are a little stronger than I was hoping for.
Right. Well, let's give Dave the good news then, and we're all in now. It's good. Let's give him some.
All right, I'm closing in on Dave's position.
I've got a feeling once the shields go, though, he's going to be in real trouble. He's going to be worth a lot of money, I think, this guy.
Yeah, couriers are pretty good combat ships.
He's also a decent rank, so that should equal decent payout. Come on, his shields are popped now. Nice.
He's banking.
Is he going to hit the asteroid? Is he going to? Oh, he's not.
Am I out of ammo? Oh, my multi-cannon's malfunctioning.
Uh-oh. What's your hull on at the moment, Salty?
I'm at 80%.
Oh, that's unlucky. You're taking some module damage or some weapons damage.
Probably. I'll take a look at them after we're finished off with Dave here.
Yeah, Dave is soon to be focused on me at the minute, so I've put my pips into systems so I can take a bit of fire. But like I say, these shields aren't really designed to be laid into.
No, yeah, definitely not designed to be laid into. Just meant to kind of get your attention, like, hey, time to get out of here, you know, that type of deal.
Yeah, he's moved across to somebody else now, so I'm going to flick my pips back to weapons. All right, we got under 0.5%. That's good. We really don't want to get shields back up. Oh, I saw that. What did he hit you with? Is that a gunfire?
He hit me with a missile.
Just one thing, and I'll be honest, like I played Elite a fair bit. It's one thing I've never used is missiles and torpedoes. So I would like to spend some time doing that. Because I remember once, it must have been like a year ago, and I watched some players lay in wait for, I can't remember what it was now. It might have been a Condor. Actually, it was a Corvette. And they were, I can't remember what they were in, but they had torpedoes and they were laying in silent running, and they just sort of came online and launched the torpedo, just annihilate this vet in like, I don't know, I want to say like 10, 15 seconds, but their ships were basically on fire. They were like, oh, he's running.
He is, and my weapons are damaged. I can't
No, see, this is to our point. We should have targeted his engines or his power plant.
All right, I'm gonna make sure he can't go anywhere.
He's gone. It's gone. Someone just said that I like running an Eagle with medium laser and 2 torpedo pylons. I mean, that's going to give somebody a very nasty surprise.
Reverberating cascade torpedoes are the worst thing in the world. They are so awful. They kill your shields and then they never come back.
Sounds a bit GG, Dave. Dave knew when to cut and run, which again, I would also say is one of the mistakes new players might make is know when your time's up. Like if you're sitting at like 30% hull and your shields are back, it's probably time to go and get repaired. Just because you could like. Sorry, Bruce, go on.
Sorry, I was going to say you don't want to lose your bounties because that's something that will happen if you get blown up, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely don't just try to face take an anaconda and a sidewinder. It's just not a good idea.
yeah. I mean, I remember doing this when I first started playing Elite. Now, I'm not sure when it was changed, but it was a case of if you accidentally shot um, uh, a security ship, you were wanted like immediately.
Yeah.
And that ended your stint very quickly. Obviously now that's changed, but I do remember a lot of frustrating being out
Wait, I'm
bounty
sorry, that's
hunting, earning a
changed?
lot of
I thought I
money.
still had to deal with that.
But you shoot them a lot though, Salty. That's the thing. I mean, if you accidentally shoot them, that's what I'm saying. If you do it,
All right.
this Viper, I think, is about to buy the farm.
Someone just sent me spinning.
He's 37%. He's pretty much had it. So as you'll see, I mean, I'm not great at it, but you'll see as I'm playing through this, pip management is really vital. Like if you are not putting pips into system and you start taking fire, no matter how good your shields are, they will dissipate really quickly. So just get in the habit of, like, if you are in between salvos or if you're taking a lot of fire, make sure you're distributing your power the right way. If you want to run engines and systems to get your shields back up, or just to give you enough to get away, if you're doing what I'm doing, if you're right behind someone, full power to engines and put as much damage on them as possible. But that's my take. I'm not saying it's exactly correct, but pip management is key.
If you have full pips to systems, you're gonna be getting 2.5 times more shield.
Yeah.
That's kind of the equivalent to it. If you don't have that there, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Especially on something like prismatics, because once those shields go down, you're not getting them back up. At least not during that fight.
Unless you're brave enough to try a reboot repair, but that's not advisable if you're being attacked. I mean, you're either going to get dead or get dead really quickly. Now we have Misery, and it's a very sad name for a non-wanted person. There you go. Alex crashes, run away and reboot. Yeah, I can't remember who we were playing with. It might have been Plato when we did that. We learnt the whole reboot repair because we were running prismatics then, I think. And it is a case of once they go down, it takes a long time to come back.
Right.
I found Binny, and so has Salty.
Wow, that ship name though.
Yeah, I mean, there we go. Now the multi-cannon can do some fun. The one thing I will say, I know gimbaled is always better, like if you to guarantee a hit, but there is something quite satisfying about landing a plasma shot on a ship and seeing the damage, especially at range. If you can land one of those, it is very satisfying, and especially if you're doing railguns against Thargoids. When me and Bruce were doing that, I really enjoyed that. Once I got over my panic and my fear and I calmed down, I had a lot of fun trying to target Thargoid hearts and hitting those guys.
Are you shooting at? Okay.
Who's shooting? Who's shooting where?
Accredited astronaut was
shooting anything.
Perhaps maybe
don't
shooting
worry
at
about
your.
Oh, I wonder why my shields went down. I see.
I was just testing them for you. I noticed you had them up for a while. I wanted to make sure they're still working.
Thanks, mate.
Talking to Braven a little bit too much, huh?
I see how it is, Bruce. This is what Bruce does. He will accidentally fly into you. He will shoot you. He will not support you. That's what Bruce does. He's a horrible human being.
Guess I'm not getting away with any hijinks on this stream. All right. You're safe, Arthur, under the watchful eye of Salty.
Here we are. I've got myself a Mannix.
I'm being shotted now.
Who's shooting you?
Baddie.
moving. I'll be right
Oh,
there. Wait, is it both of you?
Right, let's call that quits now, Bruce. All right, let's call it quits. Can we have a gentleman's agreement that is quits?
Well, you say that I've taken hull damage, whereas I.
Well, mate, it's not my fault. I'm better than you. All right, this just.
There you go. Now we can all stop.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess shall we go out and come back into open and let people have a go at us? I think they're going to want to do that.
Yeah, maybe we should before we tear each other
Before we
apart.
kill
I
each
think we've
other.
reached that part of the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're already sort of taking nibbles at each other, so I think it's only fair that we should let other people have a go at us.
All right.
So what I would say is we're definitely going to let you guys come in. Please remember that Salty needs to get to 500 subs. He really wants to get there before February. We'd really like to see him get there before February 2021. It's entirely necessary. It's entirely necessary. So let's hope we can do that. So I can see Bruce is just lurking. I don't trust Bruce. He's always just behind me, just lurking around.
Shots. I'm doing some panning.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I am. Chat will vouch for me.
Oh, actually, no, I can see your screen. Actually, to be fair, I can see you're doing that.
Some cinematic angles. That's what I'm doing, and you're shooting at me.
No, I'm shooting past you. I'm shooting past you. See?
That's a bit rude. To be fair.
That was just it's a little boop. Right. Should we jump to the main menu and come back in?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to main menu. Da-da-da. Oh, we're in combat, so I've got to wait 2 seconds. There we go.
All right.
Right.
It's going to be the Hydra, Smiley Dank, if it magically happens. Guys, it's not going to happen.
Okay, so Galen asks the question, if you get destroyed, do you lose the bounties you've earned? Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So
Yes, you do, yeah.
under normal circumstances, assuming we're about to get blown up, under normal circumstances, you would go back to the station, which has the faction that you've been collecting bounties for, and go to the authority contact there to cash in. But yeah, we're foregoing that this time for the greater something. I can't call it the greater good.
I've made a mistake. I've immediately
Whatever
jumped
it
into
is.
open play. So I'm guessing it's probably somebody already waiting for us here. There's a lot of blips already in my...
Okay.
My little
Suppose-
boy just got so excited, he ran up to me and told me Kylo Ren's in Fortnite.
There's Anaconda here. And he's wanted. So maybe we should ring up again, and maybe the people that are joining us will help us take down this wanted Anaconda before they annihilate us.
Yeah, that seems likely. Somehow
Yeah.
Do you want to send me a wing invite,
I'm
Brucey
dubious
Moosey?
of that.
Got it. All right, let's see here.
I'm not seeing anyone on my radar, so it may be that we've been
Instance.
Okay.
I'm assuming. Let me go ahead and I'll jump out and jump back in after I wing lock on you.
Okay, I'll jump out then as well.
Which system? We are currently in LHS 20. It's a starting system. This is like a really good bounty hunting start system because right side of Ohm City is where you can go bounty hunt. There is a high resource extraction site right outside the station. It'll take you less than, I think it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds was my timer when I was new to get inside the station.
I mean,
That's
we've
right.
got a
Anyone watching,
lot
if you want to know
of
where we
ships
are, you
here.
can double check on the bottom left sort of panel in the HUD. Lists LHS 20 and then A2 is the planet.
And you'll be looking for Accredited National, Crazy Cosmo, and Salty Singularity. We're out here just doing a bit of bounty hunting.
Okay. Arthur, have you received my winged request?
Sorry, I was not looking. I may have. I do not have any pending wing. I don't have any wing requests.
Would you happen to have your wing beacon on?
Well, let's double check that. I certainly do now. I didn't before.
I've lost my... I'm upset. I've lost the Conda.
I can certainly see that being.
Oh no!
upsetting.
I found the Conda and his shields. Oh, he's jumped. Did he jump? Did he jump? What's this? No, that's him there. Surely that's him. Surely that's him. Yeah, it is him. 97% hull. That's
Are you
fine.
gonna be able to handle him, Arthur? All
I
by
mean,
yourself?
I don't think so. I'm just going to hang around him for a little bit. He's popping heat sinks like a mother hubbard. So I'm just gonna hang around him. Just gonna see how he's getting on.
Well, you have this awesome wing invite, so we can drop in on you.
Oh yes. Why am I not? I don't have any wing invites. I have no pending invites.
The test determined that that was a lie, because I certainly sent you a.
Really? I have just looked at my.
I've just pinged you another.
Oh, hang on. I've just got one now. Got one now.
Okay, cool. We're
Right.
in
Let's do
business.
this.
Oh man, it's kind of
This guy- this-
being open on the stream.
Oh, you're also gonna need to turn on your wing beacon there, Crazy Cosmonaut, so we can drop in on you.
I have enabled my wing beacon.
Fantastic.
Right. I keep losing this Conda because he keeps dropping heat sinks, and rightly so because everyone seems to be on him. I've lost my night vision. Right. Come on now. I've put it together.
All right.
All right. Cue the Empire Strikes Back asteroid music. Right, let's find this guy. Where is he? Come on. He's going to take him some damage. There he is. Right, he's got to stay near you. Right, I've got him locked if you guys come in on me. He's taken to fight. There's another Conda giving him some as well. He's on 50% hull, so 45%. It's getting towards where I feel safe to have a little poke. 40, 39. So I better have
I'm
aliens.
very upset that I'm dropping in on you for some reason.
30, 28, 25. His shields are nowhere near recharging. I'm going to give him some. Yeah, Yep. This is the very definition of scabbing. 12%. And you may witness if he turns his guns on me how bad it can be for a little ship versus a Conda.
Well, I'm gonna come in and help.
I think he's dead, mate. He's dead.
Oh, yeah,
So he is worth a little space sausage with 174,000 credits. So I'd imagine it's at least a minimum times 4. I have
It's a hefty payout.
That's a nice payout. We've got Asp, Finley Tour.
Okay. Are we all in
Commander
the same?
Duke of Paisley is in here, probably looking for us.
Duke of Paisley, eh?
Yeah, I see him. He's being shot at. I'm gonna help him until he fires on me, but we got a Cobra Mark III shooting at him. Oh, there's 2 commanders shooting at each other. He's wanted though. Briscoe, I'm gonna fire on you, fella.
All right. Got a
Where-
live
where-
one.
Where is
Got a
the?
live one.
Where's the? I'm not getting my purple lock. Have you fired yet, Salty?
I have fired, yes. His shields just came back up. His name is Briscoe County Jr. Shields went back down right now.
I
Which
can't.
way I should have went and repaired before I started fighting you guys. That would have been a good idea.
Who's that? Salty,
Yeah,
you're
that
over
might
there.
have been wise. I think one of my beam lasers is malfunctioning.
My multi-cannons are broken, so I'm just sitting here flying around.
Bruce, can you see Salty? I can't see Salty at all. I can't give him support. I can't see him. I've got his wake, but I can't see him.
Oh,
Just
that's
flying
super.
past and shaking your fist, through the cockpit as you
Yeah.
go past each other. Finger guns. Pew pew pew. Gotcha. Bang.
Briscoe's shields just went back up.
I think it's fine. What ship is it? He's a Cobra, you say?
He's inside of a Cobra Mark III right now. So is his enemy, along with me.
His enemy is not Thomas of Bath, is it?
Ooh, someone just came up behind me and shot me in the back.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, it hurt.
I
But
can't
Commander
find you.
Briscoe is dead, so I'm gonna GT out of here before I get shot.
What have we got here? We've got Rainbow Serpent's Vulture. Izzy Ross, Elite. This is taking Bruce. He's a Vulture. Conda's on him already,
all right.
but he's an Elite rank.
Oh, I see those. Yeah, he's shooting at me with
Okay. I see your
Shark.
target.
Yeah, you should be purple now, Bruce.
Yep.
Right, this could go badly, but still, in for a penny.
Mal.
The shields are offline, Bruce. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, They're hurting me so bad. Oh, they just took out my FSD. He's got me just sitting here. It's Braden West. Commander
I
Braden
have you
West.
now.
Oh, man. Just kill me, Braden. Come on, man.
141,000 for that one.
He's the guy who ganked me last night. He's a team of gankers.
That's cool.
That's just fine.
I can see laser fire over here. Bruce,
Enemy Braden. Free Harry Potter and I don't kill. You did it last night, bro. What are you talking about? You don't kill. And I can't free Harry Potter?
Right, I've got a federal gunship here, Brucey. Whereabouts are you, mate? I can see
Right.
Salty's hull is not looking
I'm
great.
On 6, so when you're ready to engage, I'll.
He's clean, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. This guy's on. The bloody rebuke is back.
I hate the word ganker. Let's call them PvPers. No, PvPers and gankers are two separate things. That's why we don't call them PvPers.
He may not make it out. This guy's on 16%, Bruce. You need to get to him pretty quick.
Okay.
That's another thing to note as well. If you're new, you've only got to get a few shots on before you will register that bounty as being yours. So that got him. So that little 36 grand that netted me.
Ideal.
Looks like there's some fighting going on around here, Bruce. Woo. What's going on down here? No, I've got a sidewinder. I'm not interested in you. There's unending pandemic. Well, that's great. If you're wanted, right? He's in a wing of 3, but I think we can't not shoot at the ship that's just called unending pandemic. I think we'd be remiss. I think we owe it to 2020 to take the ship on.
I agree.
That would be pretty cool to see. Just kidding you. Agreed.
He's in a wing, Bruce, so I fully expect his compadres to make an appearance soon.
Yes, I noticed. We, yeah, don't know how wise starting with the courier was.
Well, he's called unending pandemic, Bruce. We had to. We were duty bound.
Understood.
Thank you, Jonah. We'll see you soon, fella.
%63%.
I think we all tried to speak at once there.
I think we did, yeah. Twice.
Did they put you out of your misery then, Salty?
That they did. That they did.
Alright.
I wasn't able to have a power plant or anything.
Well, it looks like we've ended a pandemic, which is great. So that's not bad, guys. Good job.
How much were you able to obtain?
That was...
So it was 42 grand for that in the top right, which is probably considerably more.
Yeah, I have Master Asp as well here, Brucey.
Alright. Have you targeted?
I have. I will give him a little poke. And what's he attacking first? Is that a juicier target? It's a name I can't pronounce, but he is also under attack, and it's a vulture. And his shields are being worked in his 49% hull. Let's go for this vulture.
Oh, what, you mean Tusku, Clara, Zuzanka, Pianexi?
That's exactly how I'd have said it. But if you know them, they actually prefer to be called Bob.
Well, they're a close friend of mine, so.
Yeah.
Boom.
110 grand.
Chunky.
Nice. Right. Now we have this Asp still, Bruce. Right, this is probably going to end badly for me because he's got some hefty, chunky weapons on him.
Where are our viewers at, though? We haven't been blown up yet, and it's been
No, I'm
minutes at least.
They got me. That took them like no time, and I'm not even
They
the one
did.
streaming
That's
right
true.
now.
That's true. But I'm just surprised that they've left us alone thus far.
I know.
Bruce, why did you have to say stuff like that, Bruce?
They were so very adamant about you guys dying. Like, very adamant.
I have Rebuke down here, a master. Toto. He's wanted, Bruce. Should we give him the good news?
All right. Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, they're saying that they can't see your instance. They can't see you guys in the instance.
Oh. Well. Oh, he has got. He's going to be tough, Bruce. Well, now everyone's kicked off on him. I don't think he'll be that tough.
Lord Braven is protecting CMs with holy instancing.
He does see all. It's like the Eye of Sauron. And he's gone. Nice. Oh, just got booped. And sold that out into another.
You just got booped. You just flew across my...
Oh, so what you're saying is you ran me, Bruce. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not... We have about 1,000 witnesses.
Oh, well, they could also see my screen, mate, and I was definitely just doing the hard work. I was just out here minding my own business, fighting for justice.
Might have to do some fighting for justice of my own.
So,
Bruce, I take that as a veiled threat.
Sorry?
Is that a veiled threat, Bruce?
I don't know what you mean.
Great, because I can see you. I can see you circling around behind me, Bruce, on my scanner. So that's why I'd interpret it that way.
I'm covering you as your loyal wingman.
I'm also covering. Oh yeah, there we are.
Is that your chaff that you just...
Yeah, just going to do a little...
That's a very impressive evasive maneuver.
Thank you, mate. I was just there.
I was totally thrown off. I can't even see you anymore.
So, from what I understood, I'm a little sad and disappointed because I was told when we started the stream that Bruce was going to be making fun of Arthur's baldness, and this has not happened.
Oh wow!
It happens a fair bit. I chose not to lean into that today.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just live with it.
Arthur's now opened fire on me, and I'm not sure why.
I thought you were attacking me. You were definitely circling around behind me, Bruce. I will stop firing. I didn't realise you weren't firing. I apologise. I could be firing now. I'm not firing. I have ceased fire. I will stop. I have stopped. There you go.
All right.
I apologise, Bruce. I thought you were engaging me in Mortal Kombat.
It's understandable. I can acknowledge that in the past
I have more hull than you. So if we are going to fight, do you want to take my hull down to 70%?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we still haven't been picked off.
No, we haven't.
How much longer you want to...
I'm happy to... I love playing Elite, so I'm quite happy just to mosey on around until someone finds us.
I'm on my way back, gentlemen, so I should see you guys in just a second.
Let's give it a bit longer then, for anyone who wants to join us.
Yeah, sure. Someone said the Arth bobblehead would be too shiny. It would. It absolutely would be too shiny. I think you would have to play the game. It'd be a white screen with the lights of your ship reflecting off the bobblehead. Thank you for that.
So what is your guys' favorite types of weapons to use? I'd imagine that you have used them all by now.
So I haven't used missiles. I haven't used missiles and haven't used missiles and torpedoes. For me, I'm very much. So I normally have. I'll start a sentence and we'll finish one of these sentences at some point. So I use lasers, beam lasers predominantly. I don't really touch burst. I use my beams are normally gimbaled. I tend to then have like 2 multi cannons and then I have a big boy plasma fixed. That's tend to where I go. They're the weapons I sort of edge towards. And I'm mainly point defense. I don't really bother with chaff because I'm stupid, but I like point defense. I like how it looks, especially in my vet. When I go through a battle and the point defense is just going off left, right, and centre because I've got them all over the ship. It looks really cool. Looks like something out of The Expanse, which I really enjoy.
I spend a lot of time mainly on heat sinks. I should use chaff as well, and I know I should, but I hardly do, and that's kind of an issue for me. I should learn to fix that. But yeah, I like the heat sinks a lot just to break targeting.
I haven't had a chance to use pack hounds yet, despite their notoriety. So
I
that's the
actually
weapon I want
try
to
to
give a go.
understand. Yeah, I have pack hounds and I use them quite a bit, but I need to understand their notoriety because I get them used against me quite a bit, and I can see why it would be awful if you're like masking a torpedo with it. That would really hurt. But other than that, they're not very strong.
Got a Fed dropship here, Bruce, if you fancy it.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, they're very good for sub targeting. That's true.
I'm not actually bothered with the federal dropships. When I saved all my money, and then when I got my rank, I just got a Corvette. I didn't bother with them. And I'll be honest, I do love my vet a lot. And the reason I love it a lot is because I love it a lot. It's purely because I think the first stream I was on, I think Bruce, you gave me a Corvette, if I remember rightly, and I was like, I love this ship purely because it is. If you want to learn flight assist off, big ships are great because they handle easier with flight assist off. So I had a lot of fun with it, but I still have ended up going back to my chieftain, and my vet will probably just sit mothballed until I can be bothered to do something with it.
I think I would be able to agree with you there if I haven't flown the cutter for a while. Cutter's just awful. When it comes to FAO, it just drags along. I love her. Like she looks great, and she moves a lot of cargo for me. But other than that,
Oh, I'm under attack.
yikes.
I think someone's found us.
Yeah, I just took a whole lot of damage.
Oh yeah. That's definitely a player. And that's me dead, I think. I was busy doing my Commander EWG.
Commander Crowd Travis.
There goes my. Oh, there goes my cockpit.
The Chieftain's quite decent because of its
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's me gone.
Orbit. There's a lot of good reasons why the Chieftain's good.
Bruce's shields are weak. Redeem me. Avenge me.
Whom's shields are weak? What's the name?
EWGR, I think it was, if I remember rightly.
Oh, I see. Oh no, that's Salty. In a Mamba.
I am. Who's this gentleman?
I don't
Commander
feel like I've got a
Edgar.
very
He's
good chance
purple.
here.
I'm thinking he's coming for you, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he was waiting for me as I am.
Well, my piddly malfunction beam laser isn't going to do a whole lot to them.
Bruce, you still have a fully functional ship you can ram him with. Go full wharf. Just ram him. Just go full wharf. He caught me whilst I was I say he, I don't know if it's he or she or they or them, but they caught me whilst I was had all my powered weapons, and just as I finished my kill, they laid into me, so my shields just melted.
Well, fair play.
Well,
Took
he's
you long
wanted
enough,
now, so
I
I don't
must
have to
say.
feel bad about shooting him.
I'm gonna try and get to there as quick as possible. See if there's a way I can avenge myself, but I may not be able to.
Oh, you're just doing reverse ski shot? How cute.
I'm heading back and see if I can get in there.
Someone in the chat says Salty Singularity's voice would be great for a Kovas.
Oh, thank you.
It was actually one of the first things I said to Salty when we jumped on a call.
It actually is.
Complimented your buttery, smooth voice. I think that was the phrase I used.
Yes, sir, it was.
I'm sure that wasn't at all creepy when you first meet someone. They go, I really like your voice, your buttery smooth voice. Right, where you stood at the high resource extraction site? Have you taken care of said person that killed me? I'm not sure if I'm going to the right place. I'm just flying.
Well, I've got Salty's wing signal. I don't see yours anywhere.
Where? Cool
Yeah.
quip.
It's nowhere.
It's nowhere. Oh no, I see you. Yeah. I was going to the wrong place. So I'm on my way.
TMG, you never came to help me, my guy. I've got a commander right in my face.
Right, I'm sort of going pretty slow around this ring to come back to you. Double entendres aside. Where? Whom? When? Cool whip. Mal's trying to instance as well. Thank you for everyone for the assistance. There's equal amount of people here to help as they are to kill, which is great. I love that sort of stuff. I mean, me and Bruce are definitely dressed for it in our little cobras. We're definitely here for a fight in our cobras. I know. I can see your screen. I am very slowly coming back to the fight. Very slowly.
I have re-engaged Commander Yuka.
I'm being told your voice is very quiet. I'm going to bump it up slightly. If it gets too loud, everyone just warn me. I realise I've done that after an hour and a half of streaming, so you're welcome. I'm a super host.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
4 seconds.
I mean, you probably are going to die.
It's over.
Wow, come on, get away from this planet, Arf. Well, this gas giant, whatever it is. Get away, come on. What was the commander name, Salty? We'll avenge you.
Equeer?
Okay.
Ewequer? I'm not sure how to say that.
I mean, I'm saying we're going to avenge you. You were in a Mamba and he killed you, or they killed you. So I'm about to approach in essentially a bullet sponge. A bullet catcher. It's not even a sponge. It's a bullet catcher. I've
just been rammed twice. I don't really.
Yeah, I'm seeing your whole. I literally, mate, I can't go any faster to you. I'm stuck in a gravity well with this giant. Why am I not moving? Come on.
Oh no.
I'm gonna drop out and
I'm
jump
in
in
prison
again.
with no gas to get over there. Incorrect. I'll be there in 5 jumps.
I cannot get out of gravity well. This is taking forever. Come on. I'm going to lean forward. Maybe that'll get us out there faster.
Have you tried swinging your controller around to turn more rapidly?
What, doing the whole... Yeah, I could do that. You're just talking about yourselves.
Back to the rebuy screen again. I think that's probably it for me then.
Oh no.
So fair play to Commander EWEQER.
Well, I'll probably let him or them kill me as I get in there. I'm not that far away now.
One heck of a clipper. That hull is built out crazy good.
I missed that. I don't fly alongside you. Yeah, no, good point. I'm just so too eager. Well, I mean, I'm not going to shy away from a fight, but I mean, I do think I'm. It's the equivalent of bringing a knife to a gunfight, right? What we've got here.
A butter knife, perhaps.
A pen knife. Here we go. Right. You better be worried. We're this crazy guy's coming in. Right. Here we go. I'm going way too fast. This is all going horribly wrong. Oh well.
I don't know if this really counts as an Odyssey question. I don't feel like it does. I don't know.
Sure. Far away.
Sure. For SRVs, is there going to be a way that I was just wondering if we're going to have doors eventually, considering we'll have space legs. You know, we'll be able to get out, walk around.
I mean, it
planets,
definitely sounds like an Odyssey question to me.
SRV to have doors.
I am under pain of death not to talk about anything to do with SRVs at the moment. So unfortunately, I cannot comment about SRVs and what won't there be in any particular aspect. So there'll be more to follow, I'm sure. Right, I've got. I'm not seeing anyone. Who's this? Is Salty you back here?
No, Greg, not necessarily.
I think I missed where I should have been, to be fair. So I'm just going to jump back in again.
Actually in the chat roasting our guest. That's
Zach's in the chat, is he?
Our streamers that we have joining us.
Come on, baby.
Zach, thank you for dropping in.
Yes. You're just in time to watch me be killed, Zach, so that's going to be great. I'm heading back into a fight I can't possibly win. Stratocaster, any drops? No, there are no drops until our Christmas stream, which will be on the 17th. We will have some more chance for you guys to bag the very nice purple skins for your ships. So that is coming. Also, I may have secured something else festive for you all during that stream as well as a Twitch drop. So don't fret, Twitch drops will be coming back, and we do have a plan for them. But the last time we did it was just a test. So please bear with us. Right, I should be coming in. I've given you enough time to redo your shields and patch up your hull in your super clipper whilst I appear in my stock Cobra, which I'm imagining is going to be to instant death. I've got one Honda on my scope. Oh, more blips appearing. Here we go.
I thought I had the fuel to make it to you guys.
I've got Behemoth, a Python.
Fuel rats. You guys happen to be around?
I'm not seeing anyone at the moment, but this feels like I'm being set up to... Oh, I can hear laser fire at least somewhere. I'm guessing it's the NPCs having a go at each other. That there would be Behemoth having a go, right? Oh no, it's Ali. Okay.
Oh, we'll be okay, Jonah. I think we got Chopper's orbital here, so I'll be able to go in through there.
Let's see, Onslaught, Champion, Dawn, Wave. I'm not seeing Ikuya wherever they were. I'm just feeling I'm going to get ambushed in a second.
You very well may be.
There's laser fire over here. Let's go and have a look over here, see what's happening over here. I should really put my night vision on.
You're the only one who hasn't fallen via commander, right, Arthur?
That's correct. That is definitely going to change, though, because I know people are hunting. So I am what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to have my fire group on my countermeasures to start. I've got a feeling I'm only going to know someone's here when I start taking damage. So I need to pop my countermeasures and try and run and get an alignment here. The Unforgiver is a player, that's fine. Fiery Beast, I'm not seeing any players. This is making me feel nervous. What I don't want to do really is start having a go at NPCs because that's when the last time. Oh no, I did fall to a commander. I did. That was my first death, wasn't it? Just as I finished off the asp, the commander decided that was the time to open up. All my pips are in weapons and not shields, so I have actually been. I was the first. All right. Well, I can't not fight for too long. I must.
Whoa.
There are two Federation corvettes near me, which is good.
The last combat. Oh, okay. Oh, are you guys looking into exploration at all?
In what sense?
Is
Balancing.
Essentially,
Oh, I'm losing you, Salty, and that's not me trying to avoid the question. I'm generally losing your audio.
no, yeah, I was losing it too. Yeah, so I was wondering if you guys were gonna be possibly working to enhance that as well, like you did here with fighting.
I mean, I will let Bruce talk with more because Bruce and this is sort of like what we've been looking at for some months. But exploration is on the list. It's not top priority. I'll be honest. Our priorities were the big two really, which was mining and combat. But we're not ignoring all aspects of the game. But it's just we're trying to prioritize them really. I think that's a succinct way of saying it, Bruce. Right?
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. It's no secret that mining and combat were sort of the biggest outliers, at least in terms of credit payoff. So we wanted to take a look at those first. But we are really considering every aspect of the game that anyone has given feedback on or suggestions for. We are collating all of it. The bulk of it is actually going to come after the new year at this point, bar the next set of changes for combat, which are coming hopefully
early next week. Yeah.
Fantastic. And I've realized I think like 2 years ago there was kind of a pull after you guys raised up the explorations on that, and it didn't even increase any type of exploring at all. So I guess that makes sense as far as priorities go. It would be kind of on the back.
Yeah, I mean, I know that. Oh, it's been booped again, and it's Bruce. Of course, it's Bruce. I think the thing we try and look at as well is the way I see things set is there's two sorts of payouts. There's obviously the credit payout, and then there's what I would call the emotional payout, right? Which is how much fun do you have doing that activity, and there is something to be said for like it's not always about the credits. It's sometimes about the fun you have doing it. And certainly when I played Elite, how I got into Elite was purely for exploration. And I'll be 100% honest when I say this. I didn't care about how much money I was earning. I was pretty much just like, I'm out there seeing some really cool stuff and seeing the stuff for the first time and put my name down somewhere if I can. I never got to do that, but that was always a drive for me. So I always look at the two main factors, which is how much money you earn and what's the emotional payout for the activity you're doing. We have Fiery Beast, which is a master here. I'm going to have a go, I think. Yeah, he's part of a wing, so...
Yeah, and getting your name on a planet your name on a whole system is kind of payment enough in my mind. Like, this is mine.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Right, there we go. So I should have a clean slate. So 71 grand for that. But when I look in my transactions, that's 296,000 that's worth. That's one kill. So obviously when I was killed, I lost all my previous bounties. So that one kill has got me $250,000, just over $250,000. So that you can see the buff we've done for bounty hunting. And bearing in mind, I've only just started fighting. I've seen plenty of ships I could have a dig at. Big ships as well.
Since I came back to the instance, I only contributed to blowing up 2 ships, and I've got 930k near enough. So
yeah, well, I mean, I'm about to hit another Python here, and I guarantee you this will put me over the million mark. There'll be 2 ships in, I don't know, probably a minute, and I'll be over the million mark. I'd have thought. Come on, get me close. Get me close. Don't kill him before I get a shot in. Come on. Come on now. Thank you. Take that, David Cross. I bet you are, Frost. Okay.
We need more pips in trash talk.
67. Did that put me over the million? I don't think it did. No, 500,000, mate. Sorry, 500,000. Who are they fighting? Who's the Conda fighting? There's three. Well, how many Fed Condas out here? 1, 2, 3, 4 Federation Condas, unless that's not Fed. No, they're all Condas. There's a lot of Condas out here. I see in Framba. I'm assuming that's you, Salty.
I'm moving back in.
Although,
yeah, but I'm a little far away from the planet.
I
so
think this is
that
a player.
is
This has
not
got,
me.
yeah, Commander Virgins. Hello. Right. And that's a frag member. So I really, really do not want to be close to you. Let's give that some.
Yeah, you're gonna need. Do you guys
Yeah.
have your wing?
Although I've just tried to put everything to engines and run, and I realised he's in a mamba. That's the equivalent of like a tortoise trying to outrun a gazelle. I really do not want. And it's a frag member, guaranteed.
Well, this is gonna be a tortoise and the hare situation.
Although
you're just gonna need to.
they
keep
haven't
going.
attacked me.
Slow and steady, Arthur. You'll get away.
Although they haven't attacked me, so fair play. I'm gonna go up and do the whole Commander Virgin. So I don't know if they're in the chat. As soon as I saw a ship called Framba, I was like, that's 100% a player. And we're gonna fly up and give them just give them a little flyby, just to see, to say
Hello,
how
Commander
are we
Vengeance
doing?
from PSCI.
How are we doing? Just give them a little flyby. Thank you for not killing me when you could have. You appear to be dead still. Ah, look, don't worry, guys, I'm friendly. Nice, there we go. See, this is why I love this game. I went Italian then. I love their game. Right, this.
I just realised the name is Commander Virgins rather than Vengeance. That's a lot friendlier, actually.
It's a lot friendlier than
As soon as
Commander Vengeance, yeah.
more sinister.
Commander Vengeance. I mean, I hope chat appreciated my tactic there, which is put everything to engines and run. It's just like, right, I'm off. In fairness, my tactic was to get into the rocks and see if I could use them as a shield. That was my one thought process. Right, let's see if there's something else out here we can give a little dig at. I'm not seeing anything. I sort of ran away.
Oh wow!
Some wreckage out here. See
Just
some
looked over
purple.
on my channel. My followers just zoomed way up. So thank you guys.
Where are you at, Salty?
1421. I was below 13. Well, I was like 1370 yesterday.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, let's hope you get that 500 subs. I'd love to see you get that tattoo you're so desperately for. Nice to see a Thargoid tattoo.
Wait, that's not necessary. All the rest was quite nice.
07 Father Bill, thank you for joining us.
Father Bill, it's good to see you, buddy.
Congrats on the Twitch partnership, I think. If I saw that correctly the other day. That's great news.
Yeah, you just got the button to apply.
Right, okay. I'm not seeing. Well, who's that down there? Who's that? There's. I'll try to head back towards where you guys are. There's Commander Virgins. I'm going to head towards you. Well, I'm not seeing any ships out here at the moment now. I think we may have scared them off.
I'm stuck in this gravity well for what seems to be the rest of my life. Little juice box. The second we hit 400, there's someone who's going to donate 100. So I believe right now we're like at 150 needed or something like that.
Right. There's a Cobra Mark III. I don't think this is going to be wanted because it looks like they're mining. Oh no, you're not mining. You're clean. And there's the rock. Oh, space rock. There we go. Right. I'm going to go over here and add a... Oh dear. Oh dear, that is a space rock. Wasn't paying attention. Nice little flyby, Bruce. Appreciate that. Really good. They're really good on my screen.
Orange Phoenix, yes, I will be adding a combat help video to the videos. Probably not this week, though, because of the new job. But I just don't know when I'll be sending it up quite yet. Should be this month, though. Absolutely.
The Bellissima Imperial Clipper.
Oh, you found a target.
You got one?
Oh no, I thought you said you found a clip.
Yeah, 100%. This guy is going to be wanted. Yeah, he is. He's not the last one. He's 11% hull already.
His name is Alexander? Well, of course it is.
The infamous Alexander Charbonnel.
Come on, oh, I couldn't get the shot in. You got the shot in, I did. Oh.
I didn't even get the shot in.
No, I was shooting, but I wasn't anywhere near close enough to get. No, I didn't get any of that bounty.
You got enough of a shot in for.
You did. Good.
Oh, congrats.
What was it worth, Bruce?
It was 79 in the top right, so it looks like it was about 300k, 400k for that one.
Beautiful.
Oh, is each one 4 times the amount? I thought it was just
it
kind of the range.
It's not always 4 times. It's between 4 and 10, am I right, Bruce?
It's between 4 and 10, but kind of negatively correlated, if that makes sense. So the lower end ships are going to be the ones that are more likely to be close to 10 times. Yeah.
Okay. And then the higher end ships are all times 4. Got it.
Probably closer to times 4, yeah.
So we have a side one there, clean.
Commander Vengeance, or Virgin.
Harlequin, Asset Explorer, wanted. There we go.
Is he helping us out? Because he doesn't look like he's coming at our throats.
No, he's friendly. He was right next to me and could have immolated me on the spot, but did not.
Yeah, he's in a Mamba. It's looking like a nice Mamba.
I'm assuming it's a frag member because it's called Framba, so I'm going to guess it's a frag member.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
And I noticed that as I was looking at it at point blank range, I was like, if he fires now, I am 100% dead. Oh, we have a wanted Cobra right here.
We have Arthur Dent.
Oh, from Hitchhiker's Guide.
I believe in Arthur Dent.
I wonder if he's got
here we are.
Babel fish in his ear.
Dent. Yeah, I see him.
I don't think he's going to last very long, to be fair.
I think you only pay 50% for the repairs if you have Arthur Dent.
Oh, Bruce, get out with that pun.
That is a good pun.
Do not encourage him, Salty. It's a terrible pun.
My wife would have been very happy with that pun. She's actually in the chat, I think.
Oh, I see the frag member coming in then. I'm assuming that's Vergence.
There he goes.
See you later, buddy.
For a second, I thought he wasn't going to blow up.
He was really hamming up his death scene.
Commander TMG, he's firing on me. 121.
Where's this?
All right.
Yeah, he's in his crate MK2. He's breaking our targeting. He's got a pulse, probably a pulse accelerator that target breaks.
Okay, this bodes well, but we'll give it a
No
try.
problem.
He's going to be a difficult hit.
Not for the Garrido Ptolemy duo. And if you think about it, that's G&T, right? Let's give him some. Let's give him the good news. Come on, kids. We got this.
Well, you disabled my shields in one go. I'm going to try and
But you're still in the fight, Bruce.
run.
You are still in the fight.
Try and shake the target.
His shields are almost popped. I'm just going to need another run on him.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let him boot me. he should now start getting the attention of the old feds as well, will he not? Or is he
That's a
running?
good question. He is wanted,
Oh,
so
he
he
just hit
should
me.
be getting
Hit
attention.
me with a
yeah.
plasma. Oh, hit me twice, but the shield's still holding. Hear me, baby, stay together. Shield hold together. Come on, come on.
Got him.
Nice.
TMG.
Bye-bye.
Nice.
Buddy.
Well done, team.
Defended
That's
this one.
good. Good work. For 200 credits.
See, that's why.
Yeah, we need
that's
to
why
work on it.
talking
We know,
the
we
other
know,
day.
we know, we know. We're going to work on it. Look, it's on the list, all right? But hey, the emotional payout there was high.
That was yeah, the emotional win there because you know it's another player, especially TMG 121. He's actually quite good at fighting. I know him very well.
I mean, definitely would not want to fight him one-on-one. Certainly not in this ship.
All right, good job, team.
Right, I think it's a good spot to dip out, to be fair.
I think so. I think we can call that a successful
We've
trip.
done, I mean, thank you, Salty. We've done like 2 hours, I think, nearly 3 hours. What time did we come on? 7?
Wow.
We've done 2
Yeah.
hours. We've done 2 hours. I'm going to drop back to the main menu. Pick us back on this screen to us. And I'll do it all seamlessly, of course, using the power of my OBS skills. And I can't actually look. My eyes need to adjust. I can't actually rub. My lord, I'm old. Where is? There it is. That's the one. Salty, thank you very, very much. I know you streamed a long time last night, so thank you for coming for a 2-hour stream tonight. Like, it's one of the things where we say an hour, but when we have fun, and we tend to have a lot of fun when we stream. It does overrun, but that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me again. It was huge for me, so I really appreciate it. Thank you.
No, not at all.
Yeah, thank you for being our guest. We really appreciated having you on. Did you want to very quickly just let people know where they can find you and watch your content again?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You guys can find me on pretty much any social media, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, normally at 1100 MST. So come find me there. If you guys need any help on Elite Dangerous, that's what I'm giving you guys. So I'll see you all there.
Cool. And just a reminder, if you get to 500 subs before February, you'll get a tattoo of a Thargoid on your buttock. So that's 500 subs before February. It's 500 subs on Salty's channel. I'm not encouraging this sort of activity, but I do think it would be fun to see. Bruce, I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, I think we didn't do too bad, given that we were in Cobras. So
we did all right. We did all right.
We can keep our heads high after that one.
Yeah, we did okay. Thank you very much for everyone in chat that's joined in to watch us. That was a long one, everyone. So thank you, and apologies if you weren't expected to be this long. Just a quick recap for some of the bits I spoke about. I'm sure Bruce will have some bits to say anyways. Stream drops, Twitch drops will be back in this month on our Christmas stream, which will be December the 17th. We're going to have a fun stream. We've got a lot of things we're working on doing that stream. It's going to be a real light-hearted stream. There will be Twitch drops there. There will be something exclusive that I spoke to. When I say exclusive, what I mean is festive. I had to go into the cosmetics department and ask them for something to give away. Which, you know, giving away stuff which can be sold is never an easy task. But I've got it. I've got something to give away at Christmas just for watching the stream. There'll also be prizes for watching the stream, and some other bits and bobs that we're working on. So Twitch drops will come back. We're looking at Twitch drops for the future and what they're going to do for us and for you as players. Balancing will continue. We're looking at some more balancing options next week, as you probably heard during the stream. Everything regarding balancing is on the table. We do have a priority list. So for argument's sake, we did discuss about exploration. It is one of the things we're looking at, but it isn't top priority. We know what the players are looking for. So there we go. I'll pass back to Bruce.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We have a lot of exciting stuff planned before the end of the year, guys. Especially the Christmas stream that Arthur spoke about earlier, as well as the third Dev Diary for Odyssey. So please stay tuned. Before then, we'll have a couple more of the Supercruise news streams and one more Thursday stream. So please join us for those. The next one will be on Tuesday. We very much look forward to seeing you then. And thanks once again to our guest, SaltySingularity.
Thank you guys again so much.
No, more than welcome.
And no, absolutely our pleasure. And thank you, Commanders, for watching. We hope you have a good evening, and we'll see you in the next one. 07, guys.
07, guys. Thanks a lot.